Today, let's go into part 3 of the series on overcoming that fear of death phobia sometimes that strikes us when we worry too much about the inevitable. The fear of death anxiety that may be holding you back from accomplishing your dreams. You know, that fear of dying. Some of us are just so terrified of death that we just are afraid to go about living our purpose and passion. I'm going to share a wonderful, deep principle from the Course in Miracles that helps us understand why we can overcome this fear of death phobia and live a life of purpose and passion by letting go of what really is not really a real thing to worry about in the first place. And what I mean by that is you can heal the fear of dying phobia by realizing the changeless you. Well, that might seem a little confusing, the changeless you. Well, bear with me. But keep in mind as you're listening to me that in the description area down below here at YouTube is an access link called Create Your Life. And that leads you to a wonderful ebook and a video that shows how a man overcame the fear of death in his own problems in life and on to a wonderful success in life. It's a very powerful ebook and video. I hope that you'll access that. But we can prepare and make strategies to prevent such things that give us stress and anxiety, which lend a fear of dying phobia to us. And we can move forward to increase the time that we have left in this world and live out our purpose and passion in life. You know, we should live out each day, wouldn't you agree, free from all the fears that hold us back, including the fear of dying, but rather insert a life of purpose and passion into that area of our mind that's so focused on fear. But still, we still need to plan to avoid some of the aspects that we can manage. What I mean by that is this risk avoidance helps us to prepare and make plans so that we are not presently in any danger. What I mean, again, is this can be attained by discovering ways, for example, to say, learn to swim to avoid drowning. Drowning surely is an obvious way of death. Or to make or prepare to discover how to reduce other dangers that are voicing that fear into you. Another example of this responsibility that we found ourselves naturally doing these days is we've learned to naturally buckle our seatbelt while driving to reduce the risk of injury of death if we're associated with some kind of a car accident. Remember, in years past, no one hardly ever used their seatbelts. Now it's a natural thing. So these little things just help us to reduce that fear. You can read more at my blog about overcoming afraid of dying and rather reach your full potential no matter what age you are. And the link to that article is also in the description area down below here at YouTube. It's a detailed article I'd written myself. I hope that you'll access that and absorb it for all that it's worth for you. But death while in this world. Now remember what I'm saying here. Death while in this world is a natural part of life in this world. And we should bear in mind that all things of the earth will one day perish from the earth. And that thought alone, when clearly understood, helps in overcoming the fear of death. Remember, true reality has no death, and true reality is changeless. The Course in Miracles verifies this for us by stating this wonderful spiritual metaphysical principle. The Course in Miracles states, because reality is changeless, is a miracle already there to heal all things that change and offer them to you to see in happy form, devoid of fear. Whoa, that's deep, but if you really take a look at that and align it to your fears, you'll see why you're fearing over the senseless. I'll repeat that, but keep in mind before I do that I've also noted those words in the description area down below at YouTube, because many of you have told me you like to jot these down for further contemplation or whatever. The Course in Miracles states, because reality is changeless, is a miracle already there to heal all things that change and offer them to you to see in happy form, devoid of fear. I just love that principle. Whenever I fear anything, I always revert to that. Follow this strategy, and you'll see that we can prepare ourselves spiritually for letting go of many of the fears that are holding us back in life, especially those fears and those those ideas that make us feel terrified of death. You know, this moving on spiritually in our lives, excuse me, but this can be formal, such as involved in your church or your temple, or it can be personal, as basic as mindfulness meditation techniques, which I highly recommend. And just by being a person filled with self-confidence and living life passionately. I hope this makes sense, everyone. And if you've enjoyed my thought-provoking video today, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. And as always, I hope you're thinking a lot about your own life and the natural beauty, the natural changeless beauty, the natural changeless awesomeness that is within you, and learn to reflect that to your material world. So therefore, you can go about living your life filled with passion. As always, until next time, God bless.